Now, you're somebody who's been open about your struggles with drugs and alcohol and coming out of that. When you see the problem in California, all over the country, is there a way, can we do more?
Well, I mean, there's two issues. One is addiction and the other is homelessness. And I don't think that they're necessarily connected. My son, Connor, last night we were talking about this issue, and he pointed out that in West Virginia that there's more drug addiction per capita, there's more poverty per capita, and there's probably an equal amount of mental illness, and yet there's no homelessness problem. And it has to do with the availability of housing. Homelessness and addiction do not have to go hand in hand.
Right.
If you solve the housing issue, and one of the reasons in San Francisco that they have this terrible problem is because they have zoning laws that don't allow any high density housing. That contributes to the problem. For people who don't know San Francisco, there's a part of San Francisco that is like Fifth Avenue, and it is a shopping city. Tourists come all over the world, shop in Union Square the way they do in Fifth Avenue. I don't know if you've been up there recently, but I went up there a month ago, and every one of those stores is boarded up. It's just acre after acre of plywood.
Struggling to bounce back as retailers continue to flee.
The exodus continues.
A lot of retailers have been pulling out of the city.
It's like if you shut down Fifth Avenue, I don't think people understand the cataclysm that has struck that city. The office space has a 65% vacancy, so it's a 35% occupancy rate. They built buildings 5 years ago for $330 million, and they're now selling them for $100 million. And it's hard to see how that city recovery, even with really good leadership.
What is different about the way you would handle San Francisco and certain issues in Los Angeles than what Democrats have done in this state?
I have ideas for how to handle those issues that people can go on our website. I think housing is a critical issue, and it's not just critical for people in San Francisco. What you do is you say, you change the tax code to penalize corporations who own over a certain number of homes, and you can do that in a million different ways. What we should be doing is we should be lifting the regulatory burden on small business and increasing it on large businesses across the board.
And no one's talking about this, which is interesting. The Republicans aren't talking about it. The Democrats aren't talking about it. You're the only candidate out there kind of bringing up these issues in this way.
If you like this video and you want to learn more about me and the movement that we're building, please go to Kennedy24.com.